Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Requiem of Vengeance. Happy New Year! I'm gonna start off this year swinging with a big statement, which is that Episode 5 breaks canon. We start off with a Zaku jump scare. Those guys went off. They're dead. They're not. They yoinked the APC, and why is he here? He's a mechanic. He's not like a frontline guy. Like, his job is to, like, fix stuff, man. In the safety of a freaking feel thing. Is there no one else that's like more qualified for like sneaking around in a base and stealing stuff and potentially like shooting people? Maybe he is military trained, but the fact is his job is to fix stuff, not kill people. Goof jump scare. These guys are a separate unit and they don't know about these guys, so they just keep blasting them. Area tries to call them, but their radios are off. The fuck is this thing? It's the One Piece, dude. It got shot in the ass. That's a big gun, dude. That's a, what gun is it? 700, I can't read. 75 millimeter gun. Let's see. High penetration, easily destroy suits, gun tank. You kidding me? This APC is stronger than a freaking gun tank. These guys here are 100% dead. They keep driving and then crash through a tree and then shh. There's a flying goof. They can fly now. You know, in Thunderbolt, right? I know Thunderbolt is like a different timeline, but Thunderbolt, right? For there were goofs that flew in the air and they like hover around like a ship, and in order to do that, they had to wear like a helicopter backpack. And you don't even need to go to Thunderbolt. The goof flight type, that's a thing. That's a thing in Prime UC. Got fat legs. They needed to create a specific model to fly. How the heck are these guys doing this? Also, these guys are currently deep behind enemy lines. You flying around here in the middle of the night quite literally turns you to a bright beacon. Anyway, the goof flies off and they continue their journey on foot wearing EF uniforms. Wait, why is she here? She is literally covered head to toe in like Xeon tattoos. It's plastered over, so I guess it's fine. Why bring someone this openly Xeon to a sneaking mission? What? Do they even know like the rules and regulations on like personal touch of like yourself in like the EF? Like, I think we know that. I think we've seen characters that have like piercings and all that, but do they know that? Do they know that dyed pink hair is allowed and Norse piercings is allowed? Like, what? How do they know this? Do they know this? They probably know this, actually. I mean, it's probably not that deep of information that they can probably just Google that, couldn't they? What the fuck is that gun? Ew! Moomos! Also, they were talking about how they should keep their chatter to a minimum once they're in the base because of their Xeon accents. What is the Xeon accent? I watched this in a Japanese dub because it's Gundam, you know, it's a Japanese show, it's Japanese IP. I can't watch dubs, right? Not just like Japanese dub. Like, if that show is in like, I don't know, Korean, I have to watch it in Korean. I can't watch in any language. If it's the language of the show, right? If the show is one language, then I can only watch in that language. Dubs, to me, sound fake and forced. I don't like it. Ew. That being said, I think the English dub is the original dub for this. I'm conflicted now. But anyway, during my watch along, a pilot in chat said the Xeon guys speak in an American accent while the EF speak in an English accent. But then I did the hard thing and changed the dub option to hear it myself, and I didn't hear what I was told. Everyone except for one guy spoke in American. If everyone sounds the same, then what the heck is the Xeon accent? I don't think there's ever been like a concrete or accurate depiction of it, since I'm pretty sure in every English dub, most characters just sound American. If I have to guess or speculate or theorize what this accent is actually supposed to be, well, Xeon is based on the Axis powers, mostly Germany, so a German accent? A German-Japanese accent? That's unique. We will probably never know. Anyway, they were walking through this field and then the mechanic man starts to do an exposition dump about what new types are for the people jumping into the UC timeline for the first time. Saying what they can do, what their origins are, and all that. Cool. The base is over there and they're scanning it over to see what's what. And they kind of like 3 to 4 gyms. One of them is holding up a bridge. So they approach the base and... Wait a fucking minute. How the fuck? Wait, hold on. How did they climb this? What? Look how tall it is. How did they climb? There's no fucking way. Climbing a tank man here is enough. Look at how... Look. No way. Just jumping on him, climbing him is enough to clear... They get in and split up into 2 teams. But then we suddenly focus on these bunch here. Especially this kid. Who is this kid, I wonder? Someone important? Someone we already know? Maybe he's Jason. Anyway, Tank Man and Mechanic Man get in the truck here. Mechanic Man gets to the gym and Tank Man tries to get into the truck. There's a guy there, sleeping on the job. Nice. Tank Man manages to tell him to fuck off, and he does. Whoo, boy. Whoo. Here we go. Here we fucking go. So, these goddamn keys. I am of the opinion that the existence of these things, while it makes sense, breaks canon. Maybe not break canon. It just makes Gundam impossible, which I guess means it's breaking canon. But anyway, here's my point. Right? I'm gonna try to stay as calm as I can. We have 40 years of precedent. 40 years of people jumping into suits, pressing like 2 buttons, and a damn thing just turns on. Amuro jumps into the Gundam, presses a bunch of buttons, and a damn thing turns on. Camille jumps into Mark II, presses a bunch of buttons, and a damn thing turns on. Judo jumps into Zeta, presses a bunch of buttons, and a damn thing turns on. Now that these keys exist, right? All of that is impossible. None of those guys were able to steal any of the suits because they didn't have the fucking keys. Like, it actually makes the entire franchise impossible, right? You're gonna tell me that the actual pilots for these suits just left their keys in? If that is the case, just fucking convenient that no one in this entire universe fucking cares about the security of these giant death machines. These... Okay. I'm calm. I'm not calm. There's another thing coming up. The truck guy comes back with the boys, and the tank men start blasting. The alarm goes off, and Area and Pinky start running to the bridge gym. On their way, they bump into the kid. Oh no! How did that drop? Don't you wear that around your neck? All your pockets seem closed. Why were you keeping it? Were you holding it? Why were you holding it? Tense moment, but the kid just gives the clock back, and they both kept moving. Back to Tank Man, and this is a very strong truck, huh? Getting shot from literally every direction and not a single bullet hole. Strong truck. Also, if you look closely here, right? They don't shoot the windows. They like shoot around it. Look. Look at the sparks. It's sparking all around it, except for the windows. You know, the biggest. You can see him right there. He's right there, but no one's shooting him through the windows. Why? Anyway, the mechanic man turns the gym on and start blasting. This Type 61 here is about to shoot him, but then Pinky and Area threw a flashbang. Why did they throw a flashbang for? Like, what? You guys are like dressed up as like lieutenants and all that. Like, I'm sure you could just like sneak around them or just walk past them and be like, go take care of that, and they'll just go run after it. Why did you just attract attention to yourself by throwing a flashbang? Like, what are you... What's your train of thought here, Pinky? Why? Why did you do that? Why did you... Why? Also, this tank here is just like looking like he's not shooting. He's already aimed at a mechanic man. Why did he just shoot? We don't hear or see it shoot. He's just looking at him. Oh, we got him aimed. Do we shoot, sir? What, you telling me the flashbang affected the tank crew as well? What? You run to the gym and turn off this fucking key again. The Type 61 from before turns around to shoot them and fucking misses. Why were you aiming up? It's a stationary target holding up a bridge. It doesn't even need to be held up. It's completely self-supporting. Look! They throw a beam at the tank, a steel beam, not a beam, not a pew-pew beam, but whatever. They throw that to the tank and destroy it. And instead of jumping away, you know, mission complete, we fucking did it, She jumps back into the base. Which just occurred to me. Why didn't Mechanic Man just run away after destroying the other gyms? Your mission was to yoink a suit. You've yoinked a suit. Get the fuck out. What are you doing? Why are you staying around blasting shit? Guess who showed up? Mario! How is he not fucking dead? Dude, he got shot in the ass by a full-size beam rifle. What? You're telling me a gym can survive a full-size beam rifle? What? That's close range. How? Why? Oh my god, dude. I don't know if they've ever shown the armor, like positioning or distribution, but if it's anything like real life, or I don't know, like fucking Battletech, it's a completely different universe, but Battletech, right? The rear of the machine tends to be less armored. Wanna know why? Because you're not supposed to bend over and throw your ass to your enemy. No, you're supposed to take their shots up front. Like, oh my goodness. Just shoot her! Why you put your gun away? They sword fight, and she loses her arm. And she just keeps losing her arms, huh? This time, this one and the last one, in the junkyard, she lost an arm. She keeps losing. I think she lost an arm in the first one as well. Why do she keep losing arms? Going on here, what are you trying to say, Ryder? Huh? Tankman sees that she's losing and shoots up a flare gun for backup. She loses her other arm and her head. Why didn't you just slice the torso, dude? She was completely defenseless. Why did you go for the head? She's still alive in there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to kill her or what? What are you doing? You're just leaving her alive now. Why? You got like free reign to kill her, but you didn't just chop. Why did you chop the head off? That won't kill her. This isn't Battletech. This. She falls over, and now you're gonna use the gun. Ooh, boy, here we go, this is the other thing. Mario is about to shoot her, but here comes Charlie. Why the fuck did he not join earlier? Surely he saw shit hitting the fan, and what, he just watched? Fuck. This isn't the thing, right? This is not the thing I'm mad about. It's the next second. The fucking what? Whoa. So, whoa. You are fucking telling me. You are telling me that all Zeon had to do to make their goddamn Zakus invulnerable is to take the threads from a Magellan top and just weld it on their what? The Magellan top. The threats got anti-beam capabilities enough to stop a full-size beam rifle point-blank range. Would you fucking what? Shoulder shield. Mounted on the right shoulder, simple defensive device used to block most physical projectile. That is not a fucking physical projectile. You are telling me that no one in Zeonic or ZMUT figured out that whatever material they use to make those tank threads have superior anti-beam properties than steel alloy. All they had to do was weld tank threads so there's no, not even weld it, just make their suits out of that material and they would have a better chance of surviving literally every fight with a gym. Oh, so they put the tank threads on the shield, but not on the most important part of the mech. The freaking cockpit. Why? Also, what the fuck was his plan? What, coming in with a machine gun at close range? Where's your heat hawk? Charlie fucking dies and she gets flung into the water. How the fuck did she get over here already? That was so far. What? Dude, she fell like over there. She fell like over here. How did she get over here so quick? She climbs out the river and then she just jumps back in again. Holy shit, this is a deep river. Oh, wow. Just wow. Please, someone tell me I'm wrong. Just like leave a comment, like a lengthy wall of text down there. Or make a video. Make something. Tell me something some way and just tell me I'm wrong. Like these keys. They make Gundam impossible. They make Gundam impossible. There's no way Gundam would have happened if Amuro need a fucking key. And those tank threads as well. Like, why would that work against a full-size beam rifle? Like, what? Full-size beam rifle and a tank thread can just, like, eat it. How does that work? Like, what? This is the worst episode for me. This is the worst episode in this show. Hands down, my opinion. Episode 4 was almost there. It's almost the worst, but episode 4, you know, everyone was just sharing a single brain cell. This one breaks fucking canon. This one just breaks canon. It just does. Maybe, right? Just maybe this is like another alternate UC timeline, right? If that is the case, then sure, right? This timeline, everybody found the key first, or the key was just already in there when they jump in or something. I don't know, right? But they did it, right? They found those keys, they had those keys, and they stole the Gundams. If that is the case, right, you can like completely actually just ignore this video, right? This whole thing is just a non-issue. But if this is Prime UC, if this is the same timeline as the 1979 Gundam, oh, wow. Just, wow. But I guess that's episode 5. Next up is the last one. Episode 6. And from what I remember, it's fine, I guess. Until then, pilots, take care. And I'll see you on the next sortie. Goodbye.